Hello, everyone. I know it's been a while. I haven't uploaded a video in several months, and I've been asked by several people why that is. And the honest answer is I needed time to think. Not just about the paranormal, but about the current state of our world and what we're currently experiencing. When I created Debunk the Junk, it was never my intention to just simply attack ghost hunting videos or to point fingers at, what I perceive as bullshit. Those types of things actually never interested me. What interested me is what I perceived as something far greater and far more important. And I think that's a part of why I even chose to start making YouTube videos. My questioning was, why do we believe what we believe? How do we form those opinions? How do narratives become more powerful than evidence? Today, I'd like to talk about something that psychologists call the just world theory, or rather, the just world hypothesis. In simple terms, it's the belief that the world is fundamentally fair, that good people are rewarded for good deeds, and that bad people are punished for bad deeds, and that justice eventually works itself out. And that's a comforting idea. Many of us grew up hearing some version of that hypothesis. Do unto others as you'd have done unto you. What goes around comes around. Good things happen to good people. Those ideas help shape our moral compass. And I think that they're not without value. They encourage kindness, compassion, and responsibility. The problem comes when we mistake a moral idea for a description of reality, because reality doesn't always work that way. Sometimes kind people suffer. Sometimes dishonest people succeed. Sometimes those that dedicate months to doing research and doing their due diligence receive almost no attention whatsoever. While someone who can take an afternoon and make a demon or a ghost materialize at will receive millions of views. And I know that's difficult for many to accept. But pretending that isn't true doesn't make it any less true. And this is why I believe people find themselves frequently overwhelmed and exhausted today. We look around at politics, our social media. We look around at the endless stream of outrageous claims, the endless clickbait material, and the division. And we wonder, where's the accountability? It's easy to become discouraged. It's truly easy to become discouraged when you're constantly faced with the bombardment of endless misinformation and teaching, like attention-seeking material. It's easy to become discouraged. It's easy to believe that honesty no longer matters, and that somehow dishonesty gets rewarded. I have felt this frustration myself. And that brings me back to the paranormal community. I've watched paranormal television for years. I've watched hundreds of really, honestly, countless hours of YouTube investigations. I've watched channels grow from thousands of subscribers to millions. Not because I wanted to consume solely entertainment. I was studying something else. I was watching human psychology. I was watching how audiences respond to stories, how creators respond to algorithms, how beliefs spread, how communities form. And after all these years and all that consumption, I don't believe we're any closer to asking the greatest question of all. What happens after we die? What we have become is more proficient and effective at creating narratives. The more dramatic the title, the bigger the reaction. The stronger the claim, the more attention it often receives. Meanwhile, competent and thorough research and investigation frequently struggles to compete. And that's not unique to YouTube Paranormal or to ghost hunting. That's happening everywhere. Politics, news, social media, advertising, even our everyday conversations. The incentive structure often rewards attention over accuracy, and that creates a dangerous illusion. If we're consistently exposed to sensationalized information, stories, eventually we begin to expect everything to be sensationalized to captivate that attention. Reality starts to feel boring. Evidence feels slow. Research and doing your due diligence starts to feel like an inconvenience. Entertainment becomes more valuable than understanding. And that's a fucking problem. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Not because entertainment is bad. We all need entertainment. But entertainment should never replace critical thinking. One of the lessons I've learned in peer support and recovery work, and it's something that I repeat to myself often, recovery begins when we decide to do the work for ourselves. The same principle applies here. No politician, no YouTuber, no influencer, no ghost hunter, no AI. None of them can replace our responsibility for critical thinking and honesty. Each and every one of us has to decide if the truth is worth pursuing, even when said efforts seem to be unrewarded. Because here's what I've come to believe. Because if honesty only exists because we've come to expect a reward for said honesty, then it's not really honesty. It's transaction. Real integrity begins when we choose truth, even when no one fucking applauds us for it, even when algorithms ignore us, even when misinformation gets more views, and yes, even when fairness seems absent. Integrity is not a transaction. It's a decision. That doesn't mean that we don't stop hoping for justice. And it doesn't mean that we stop speaking our own truths. It most certainly doesn't mean that accountability doesn't matter. It means that we refuse to allow the world's imperfections to determine our character and our responsibility. And there's another saying that has stuck with me over the years. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I can't make anyone question narratives. I cannot force anyone to truly value evidence. And I most certainly cannot force anyone to abandon their comfortable state of their belief structures. But I can choose how I conduct myself. I can choose to research. I can choose to admit when I'm wrong. I can choose curiosity over comfort. I can choose to build conversations over winning arguments. And maybe that's the real purpose of Debunk the Junk, this channel. Not to prove whether or not ghosts exist, but to encourage better thinking. To remind ourselves that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence to remind us that skepticism isn't criticism. To create a safe, loving, and available space where questions are accepted and not feared. Because at the end of the day, I don't pursue truth because there's going to be some type of immediate reward. I pursue truth because I want to become the kind of person who values reality over comfort. The world may never be perfectly just, but that doesn't prevent us from trying to live a just life. And perhaps that's where hope honestly begins. Anyways, thank you all for listening. I'll see you again real soon. Take care of yourselves.